ArsenalFanTV, time to get into the player ratings. It's still here at Goodison Park. A very disappointing night for Arsenal. I thought the team tonight were dreadful, quite frankly. Started off well and then just disappeared from the game. There was no intensity. There was players that were shocking. I mean, poor performance by the team tonight. Let's run through it. Petr Cech in goal. I don't think he could have done anything about any of the goals that happened tonight. So I'm not going to blame him for any of them. But his kicking tonight was very poor. The one thing, is his one weakness, I think, with Petr Cech, is his kicking out. 6 out of 10 for Petr Cech tonight. Hector Bellerin tonight, didn't really see any forward runs from him. Was a little bit sloppy, and the marking, I'm going to mark every defender down tonight because 2 free headers, it's just not acceptable, and that's what's lost us the game tonight. Hector Bellerin, 5 out of 10. Laurent Koscielny, again, on the first goal, I don't know where he was. He had some good moments. I mean, there was some good interceptions and tackles by him, but those 2 key moments when they scored the goals, the defenders weren't there. 5 out of 10 for Laurent Koscielny. Same with Gabriel, 5 out of 10 for him. Came in again, and where was he when those crosses were coming in? It's something that we haven't been conceding, is set pieces this season. And tonight, we've been done by one cross into the box and the other one a set piece, and we really don't want to see this coming back into our game. Poor tonight, 5 out of 10. Same for Nacho Monreal as well. Didn't really get forward enough, didn't try to get to the byline enough. When he did, he created chances, but he didn't do it enough. 5 out of 10 for Nacho Monreal. Just in front of him, Francis Coquelin tonight. He was Francis Coquelin. He got stuck in, he worked very hard. One of the players that did have that intensity tonight, I felt, was him. 6 out of 10 for him. Next to him, Granit Xhaka, somebody said it earlier and I agree, kept jumping in. He was very lucky tonight not to get a booking. I thought tonight he's really got to get a bit more discipline to his game. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 as well. Just in front of them, Mesut Ozil, poor tonight. Very poor. The chance he had in the second half, he should have buried it. He just wasn't here tonight. He was just anonymous tonight, I have to admit. 4 out of 10 for Mesut Ozil. Theo Walcott, poor as well. I mean, the way he got turned by Baines, where he put that cross in, I mean, it was almost like he didn't care. I mean, I know he does care, but it was so slack and lax. It was so poor. And then he did nothing in the game, really. 3 out of 10 for Theo Walcott. On the other side, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ian Wright was saying at the weekend on Match of the Day, he needs to be playing more, Bob. This is why he doesn't play week in, week out, because when you get your chance, you've got to be consistent. And again tonight, he was not at the races. He was poor tonight. I love Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I say it all the time. He's got everything, but you've got to show it every week. You can't do it in bursts. 4 out of 10 for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And up front, I know he scored tonight, and I know people might even criticise me. He worked hard for the team, but I thought Alexis was very disappointing tonight as well. Spent a lot of time complaining. All right, he was maybe frustrated with a lot of the other players in the team that they weren't pressing like he was, but something was missing from him tonight. He was getting out to the corners and lobbing these little balls into the box that were easily dealt with by their defenders. 5 out of 10 tonight for Alexis Sanchez. The subs that came on, Giroud, I don't even know why he bothered come on. He did nothing when he came on. Had made no impression on the game whatsoever. To be fair, no crosses or anything came in for him, but he was poor. 4 out of 10 for him. And Alex Iwobi should have scored that chance at the end. Would have been an equaliser. If we'd have left there with a point tonight, in the circumstances, coming here on a Tuesday night, it's a difficult place to come to. I know there's a lot of fans out there that like, we should be coming here and smashing them. No, this is Everton Football Club. It's not an easy team to come to. They've got a lot of quality players. If we would have left there with a point, I would have been happy. That would have been a decent result. The season doesn't finish in December, so it wouldn't be doom and gloom. But he fluffed his lines, and we've lost the game. Although I think there should have been a penalty in there somewhere. I have to watch that again. So Alex Iwobi, 4 out of 10. Manager tonight, I don't know. He didn't get the team up. Do we blame the manager or do we blame the players? Should he have made them substitutions earlier? I think he should have done. He should have looked on it and saw that the team needed freshening up, that something was missing. They've had a lot of games recently at the weekend against Basel. The game they've had a lot of games and maybe it needed freshening up. You don't leave it all the time to the 70th and the 75th minute. Make some changes at half time even. Make some changes just after. But it's sometimes with Arsene Wenger, it's almost like he doesn't want to upset players. 5 out of 10 for Wenger tonight. I'm going to give the fans a 9 out of 10. I thought the fans were brilliant. They were loud. They were getting behind the team. They had a terrible trip up here today. You know, the M6 was blocked. The M62 was blocked. It was terrible traffic. Tuesday night, hardly any trains back. Well done to the fans. They were behind the team. But it's a disappointing defeat tonight. We're going to have to bounce back against City. Now we have to get something out of that game. At least a point. We can't afford to have two losses back-to-back going into Christmas. The pressure is on. Can Arsenal deal with it?